Never expected. We wanted to celebrate our own people, promote our own culture, be seen in a world where other genres were being seen and we didn't feel seen. And if you look at 15, 20 years later now, this is one of the representations of Africa like we've ever seen before. It's opened doors for so many entertainers globally. It's giving people like myself opportunities that I would never, ever, ever imagine. 24 hours ago, I was just announced as a cultural ambassador for Mattel globally. Wow. And that's, thank you so much. And that is purely because of the fact that the job we're doing with Afrobeats and how impactful it's been and how the entertainers are really carrying the flag of individual countries. Yes, when we talk about Afrobeats, a lot of people usually think about West Africa, but we're also talking about African popular culture. We're talking about all the entertainers across the world. So listen, it's going amazing, and it gave me the opportunity to be here in Kigali today. Yes.
Adesope, you work with some of the big celebrity in Western Africa, especially in your home country, Nigeria. Burna Boy, Ashake, Davido, Wizkid, and so on. So how come to work with those big names in Afrobeats?
Yeah.
How do you work with them?
Listen,
so how do you contribute about the Afrobeats career?
In the UK, I was blessed enough to have worked within the media promoting African popular culture, being probably the first person to interview a lot of the names that you just mentioned there, because we didn't have platforms that celebrated us. In addition to creating those platforms, promoting them, also in some cases, some of those names that you mentioned and other names have also been in capacities where I've been able to advise and guide in different ways too. So those are the working relationships that I've had with some and still have with others too till today.
So bro, you are a big promoter and a big supporter of Afrobeat Africa, and I would like to ask you about our Afrobeat hitmaker Bruce Melodie. How do you know the guy, Bruce Melodie?
Listen, I worked on radio in London, The Beat London, for over 10 years. My DJ Moses Bags, that I finished the show with 4 years, was from Uganda, and he was tasked with bringing music from East Africa and Southern Africa, whilst I focused on West Africa, Nigeria and Ghana. And because of people like DJ Edu on BBC, Moses Bags on The Beat, they introduced me to Bruce Melodie's music. And since we started supporting his music, I eventually got the opportunity to connect with him digitally before we eventually met physically over a year ago. So he's one of those entertainers, like I said, that carry the flag of their nation around the world, making incredible music, trying to collaborate and take Rwanda music global. And that's why I'm here, because of his decisions to step into the ring with all the big fishes, his colleagues shoulder to shoulder.
Exactly. I've seen you with Bruce Melodie recently in Trace Award in Zanzibar. And it was interesting stories, conversation with you guys. And how is the guy personalities, and how you gonna help him bring up his music to the
Listen, I think that what you saw is exactly who he is. He's genuine. Of course, he's a talented entertainer. He's one of the top dogs in Africa, but he's a genuine brother who also wants to spread his wings across the continent. And I think that's one of the things that other brothers and sisters of his in West Africa, East Africa, and South Africa has, the desire to take their culture global. And that's the one thing that we can see.
Being a brand, a big brand, especially as a podcaster, comes with a lot of challenges. How do you handle critics?
Criticism comes with our job. If you put yourself in a position where you speak positively about our people, and when there are moments to be negative, you have to also stand your ground, be comfortable to speak negatively too, to help our people develop and get better. Criticism is a natural part of our job, but having been in this business for over 15-20 years, I think one thing that you learn to grow is a thick skin and understand that there's a purpose, and your purpose is more important than social media, Twitter or Instagram comments.
Do you think creative industry, African creative industry, is the next gold mine in Africa?
Listen, my brother, in the last 2 weeks, the Nigerian women's football team won the CAF the Nigerian women's basketball team won the basketball championship. Burna Boy was in Mauritius. Wizkid was in Denmark. Davido was in America. That PR alone for Nigeria, for example, is worth billions of dollars. Burna Boy was performing.
Nigeria.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. So Burna Boy was performing on television in the UK. First of all, before people ask you what country you're from, they know that you're African. So you fly the African mantle first. Now, for us to go into individual countries, that's why we're here. To encourage other artists not to sit at home. Join your brothers and sisters internationally to ensure that, look at what Rwanda is doing at the moment. Investment in sports, in the Premier League, in Spain. The way that it's been seen around the world, I don't think any other country in Africa has enjoyed that type of visibility. Now let's add the creative industry to it. It's thriving here. Award ceremonies is happening in Rwanda. You know, performances is happening in Rwanda. Now let's take this, the creative industry here outside to say we also exist and make incredible music. But like you said, it's the next gold mine. It's not the next gold mine. It is already the gold mine.
So let's talk about your ongoing activities. Of course, ongoing music activity in Rwanda.
Yes.
What is your first prime or priority during this moment in Rwanda?
To get to know. To get to know the culture, to get to know the people, to get to know more. You know, yes, we know Bruce Melodie is at the top of the food chain alongside some of his colleagues around East Africa and West Africa. But for the people at the top to excel and be global, we need to know those at the bottom, those who are starting off, those who are coming up. What is the traditional sound like? What is the pride of the people? If we don't understand that, we're never going to be able to export properly. So that would be my first task here.
Can we expect to see the collaboration between Bruce Melodie, Diamond Platnumz, and your guy Joel Brown from Nigeria to overtake UK chart? Is it possible? How are you going to do it?
Absolutely. I think one of the first things, collaboration is the key of domination. Because what Bruce is bringing is Rwanda, not only in Rwanda, but Rwanda in diaspora. What Diamond brings is Tanzania, not only in Tanzania, but Tanzania in diaspora. What the other brother brings
Joel Brown.
Exactly. From Nigeria, it's not only Nigeria in Nigeria, but in diaspora. Once they put all that powers together, people like myself, also adding my voice and my platform to it, will take it to the rest of the world. I think it's a fantastic song. I think it's an incredible collaboration. Listen, the belief to even make that music. I don't know if you've seen anything around it yet, but I can tell you this. I've seen some behind the scenes and video. Trust me, it will shut down the internet.
Okay,
Before Bruce Melodie, did you even know more artists from Rwanda?
No, not that many. Not at all. I think, again, that's the beauty of introduction. There's always an entry point. And once somebody puts you in, then you find out, remember, I'm an African first, and our sound is African sound. We want to learn more, and that's why I'm here.
Adi, you're turning 28 very soon. And Rome wasn't built in a night.
Absolutely.
So as a package, I mean a takeaway package for a young podcaster, like someone who is very passionate for being a media personality, but mostly as a podcaster, what can be the takeaway
That's
today?
the best question that
This
I've
is a
received.
podcaster too.
That's the best
I'm a young
question
podcaster, an
I've
upcoming
received.
podcaster.
Yes. And my best answer is one step in front of another. Consistency is what brings credibility. Credibility is what shows value. Value is what brings success.
Are you visiting Rwandan podcasts?
I will have to. It has to be a priority for me.
Please do me a favor.
We have to make that happen.
So you're hijacking.
You know,
it's grabbing the chance by the spot.
Consistency is the key to success. One view a day, one listen a day, 10 years from now when you look back would have turned into millions. That's all I did. Nobody tried to give me a shortcut apart from the grind. So just keep doing that.
I'm seeing a word bien on your t-shirt. Is that a gift from him?
Tell us about it.
No, I went to his concert in London. That's my brother. And I bought his... So any concert I go to, I don't care who it is, even if I got a free ticket, they gave me everything. I'm still going to go and buy something from there. So I bought t-shirts from there just to support my brother. And whilst I was at the airport today, walking in the airport, someone waved at me. He was wearing the same t-shirt. So I did a video and sent it to BN. And I said, that's why you make merchandise as an artist. Wow. You're in Nairobi, Kenya, sleeping, but we're promoting for you in London.
In London. So tell us, have you got time to listen to Colorful Generation, the album of Bruce Melodie? Have you got time to get that?
I haven't sat down to take it in, but trust me, man, that's why I'm here. I'm going to be listening to music like a young baby.
Take time
and I'm
and
going
listen.
to have a lot of time on my hands.
Take your time and
believe
listen.
your stay will be fruitful.
Absolutely.
Let's continue.
We thank you very much.
Thank you.
Talk maybe.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
So no complications at immigration?
No. I think I should have given them the address of where I'm staying. But it was there. So I just said them, I showed them the. But when I got there, it was like, who am I coming to see? I said, I'm one of my friends. He said, who? I said, Bruce Melodie.
Okay. See, if it's Bruce Melodie, then that was easy.
That just got me through security like that.
Yeah.
How you doing?
So we have,
this
is Joshua, like I told you before. He's our media guy. Yep. And here we have a different radio station, video.
You're a superstar, bro. You're a superstar.
And you continue hyping.